Have you ever looked out your window and thought, how does my neighbor afford all that? The shiny new car, the perfectly manicured lawn, the latest gadgets, exotic vacations posted all over social media. You might be grinding just as hard, bringing in the same paycheck, but somehow they always seem to be living that picture-perfect, Instagram-worthy life. But here's the twist nobody tells you. Your neighbor isn't rich, he's drowning. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about two people, Mike and John. Both 28 years old, both earning the same $5,000 a month, but living two completely different financial lives. One looks rich, the other actually is. Let's start with Mike. Mike's the kind of guy who loves to show off. His driveway holds a brand new $60,000 luxury SUV, fully financed, of course. His home, a big, shiny house in a fancy neighborhood, complete with high ceilings, a smart fridge, and a monthly mortgage payment that eats half his paycheck. But Mike's money disappears faster than it arrives. His $5,000 income looks strong on paper, but by the end of the month, it's always $0, sometimes even less. Why? Because Mike's living life on borrowed money. Let's break it down. $2,200 on mortgage, $900 car payment, $400 car insurance, $350 in utilities, $150 on gas, $700 dining out, $500 hobbies, gadgets, and entertainment, $300 minimum payments on credit card debt. And let's not forget life insurance, streaming services, and random Amazon splurges. The result? Mike lives paycheck to paycheck. And when unexpected expenses hit, car repairs, medical bills, job loss, he turns to his favorite safety net, credit cards. With sky-high interest rates, those debts grow faster than his income. But Mike looks rich, and that's what matters to him. Now meet John. Same age, same job, same $5,000 monthly income. But you wouldn't think John is wealthy. His house, modest, cozy, affordable. His car, a 5-year-old sedan, fully paid off. No monthly payment, no debt dragging him down. Here's the difference. John values freedom over flexing. $1,200 mortgage, $0 car payment, $250 car insurance, $300 utilities, $120 gas, $300 dining out. He packs his lunch more often. $100 hobbies, mostly budget-friendly. $1,000 invested every single month into an S&P 500 index fund, and the rest saved or used for planned, stress-free spending. While Mike is trapped by monthly bills and minimum payments, John's money works for him. Let's pause for a second. The real question isn't how much you earn, it's how you manage what you earn. Mike and John both make $60,000 a year, but one is building wealth while the other is building debt. And John, by investing just $1,000 a month into the S&P 500, assuming a historical average return of 10%, by age 60, John could have over $2 million. Mike, on the other hand, will likely retire with nothing but bills and regrets. So why is Mike's story so common? Because Mike is following the American blueprint for financial disaster. Here are the top traps. Financing cars. Most Americans finance new cars. The second you drive off the lot, your car loses 20% of its value. By year 5, it's lost around 60%. Yet the monthly payment sticks around, dragging your finances underwater. Oversized mortgages. Mike didn't buy the house he needed. He bought the house that looked impressive. A bigger house means bigger bills. Mortgage, taxes, maintenance, utilities, all for space he barely uses. Credit card addiction. High-interest credit card debt is financial poison. The average American household with credit card debt pays over $1,500 a year in interest alone, money that could be invested or saved. Lifestyle inflation. As people earn more, they spend more. New job, new paycheck, new toys. But true wealth is built not by increasing spending, but by increasing your savings rate, living beyond their means. In a world obsessed with image, most people spend their lives trying to look successful rather than actually being successful. Mike's life is designed for appearances. John's life is designed for freedom. Now let's look at John again. John isn't a genius. He doesn't have a secret side hustle. He just mastered two things, discipline and patience. He tracks his expenses. He avoids financing depreciating assets like cars. He only buys what he can afford. He invests early and often. He built an emergency fund, 6 months of living expenses set aside for life's unexpected curveballs. And most importantly, John doesn't care what others think. While Mike buys to impress, John buys for value. That's the real secret of wealth. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep and how wisely you grow it. Here's the reality. When you see someone living large, driving a new car, living in a luxury home, taking expensive vacations. It doesn't mean they're rich. It might just mean they're in debt. True wealth is invisible. It's not the house. It's not the car. It's the freedom to choose, the freedom from stress, the freedom to sleep well at night, knowing your bills are covered, your future is secure, and your money is working even while you're not. So the next time you wonder why your neighbor seems richer than you, ask yourself this. Do you want to look rich? Or do you want to be rich? Because Mike looks rich, but John is rich, and John's wealth isn't built on luck or inheritance. It's built on smart choices, discipline, and long-term thinking. You don't need a financial advisor. You don't need a lottery ticket. You need a plan and the courage to follow it. The good news? You can start today. And remember, the real flex isn't your car or your house. It's your freedom. Welcome to Never Clock In.